subscribe my channel and click bell icon and choose all. Thanks for subscribe.
In a quiet little village nestled between rolling hills and green fields, lived a young man named Ali. He wasn't wealthy, nor was he highly educated, but he had something far more valuable: a kind heart and a warm smile that never faded. Every morning, Ali would rise before the sun, make his way to the market, and set up his small vegetable cart. He sold tomatoes, potatoes, onions, and other fresh produce, earning just enough to make ends meet. But what truly made him special was the way he treated everyone, with respect, compassion, and always a gentle smile. One evening, as Ali was returning home with his half-empty cart, he noticed an old man sitting by the roadside. The man looked tired and worn out. His clothes were dusty, and his eyes told a story of sadness and struggle. Ali stopped and asked gently, "Uncle, are you all right? Do you need any help?" The old man sighed deeply. "Son, I haven't eaten all day. I tried to find some work, but no one needed an old man like me. I don't even have the strength to walk much further." Without saying a word, Ali reached into his cart. He pulled out 2 potatoes, an onion, and a piece of flatbread he had saved for himself. He handed it to the old man with a warm smile and said, "Please eat. I've had enough today." Tears welled up in the old man's eyes. He looked at Ali, not just with gratitude, but with something deeper, a sense of hope. Ali nodded respectfully and continued on his way, never thinking much of the gesture. But that small act of kindness changed everything. The next day, the old man returned to the market and sat quietly in a corner, watching Ali work. Over time, he began to speak to him, and Ali learned that the man was once a respected schoolteacher. The teacher had fallen on hard times after losing his family and becoming ill. He had no one left and nowhere to go. Ali, moved by the teacher's story, decided to do something more. He went around the village, sharing the man's story with others. Slowly, a group of kind-hearted villagers came together. They arranged a small room for the old man to stay in, and provided meals for him. Not only that, but they encouraged him to start teaching again. Soon, the old teacher began gathering children from the village, and teaching them in the shade of a tree. Children who once wandered aimlessly through the streets were now reading, learning, and dreaming of a better future. All thanks to the wisdom of a man who had almost been forgotten. And none of it would have happened if Ali hadn't stopped that day to offer a simple smile, some food, and a bit of kindness. We often underestimate the power we have to change someone's life. It doesn't take wealth, influence, or grand gestures. Sometimes it just takes a moment, a kind word, a listening ear, a shared meal, or even a smile. These small acts, though they may seem insignificant to us, can plant seeds of hope in someone else's heart and grow into something truly beautiful. So never hesitate to show kindness. You never know how far its light might shine.